of the signs. Okay, part two of the signs that I ignored before I married the man that I married. So one of the other major signs that I ignored was that about 3 months into dating, I don't remember how, but I end up seeing corn in his phone. Okay. And when I asked him about it, he just kind of was like, "Well, I've been a single guy, so that's just kind of what I was doing as a single guy." Now, mind you, for a little transparency, I didn't do anything with him actually until about 3 months. About month three, it was like it took us about 3 months to do anything actually. We I kept it at first base for like the first 3 months. So at this point, I hadn't been, active with him. So I was like, okay, I get it. Again, me just kind of like rationalizing it. Like, okay, it's a man. I get it. He's been a single man. He got to take care of himself, right? But then, probably by like month six, now, I'm noticing it again. And then I had a conversation with him and I told him, like, look, I'm not comfortable with you indulging in corn. Like, because now I'm thinking like, okay, is he a corn addict? And he was, but that's a whole nother story for a different day. I didn't know.
Hey, cousin. Happy Sunday. So this is part two of red flags. Tisha Nicole is her name. She's gorgeous, by the way. I am Tisha Nicole on TikTok. She ignored. So she did a video. This is actually part three of the video of her story. So I'm going to show you clips of part one, part two, but I also want you to go on my channel and watch my review of part one and part two and leave a comment on those videos and come back and watch this video because this is actually part three. Okay, so let's see just a clip of part one.
So I have two questions. How far were you into your marriage when you realized this was not your person? I don't think I married the right person. How much longer did you stay after that realization? I'm going to answer first.
Okay, so that is part one. I did a review on that and look at a clip of part two. I said part two, but this is actually part one of her telling us about the red flags that she ignored. And they were like blatant red flags, girl. They were like blazing red flags. So let's listen just a little part of this part.
So if you have not seen my pinned post, go check it out so you can kind of understand what I'm talking about in this video. In that video, I asked a question. The question was, how far into your marriage did you know that your spouse was not your person, and how much longer after that realization did you stay? And in that video, or on that video, I had a lot of people asking me what were the signs, because I mentioned that the signs were there prior to me marrying him. I take full accountability. They were there. Because they're always there when we're aligning with the wrong person, right? But yeah, people wanted to know what were the signs. So let's talk about the signs.
Okay, so I did a review of some of the signs that she talked about. So please go back, watch the signs that she talked about in part one, and this is part two of her video talking about some of the signs. And this one is like a blatant red flag, okay, that you do not ignore. And so one of the things I talk about in those videos is not changing him. As women, we feel like we need to change him and we try to fix him, and we don't need to change them. We just need to accept them and move along. Don't try to change a man, okay? The only man you should be trying to change is a baby in diapers. If he's not a baby in diapers, don't try to change him. That is who he is. Run to the hill. So this is part two, okay?
Part two.
Be sure to subscribe, thumbs up, cousins. I love you. Be sure to share this out. Let's invite a few more ladies in the room. I just believe my dating content is in a class all by itself. Nobody else teach dating, marriage like I do. Okay, nobody. Okay. So share this out on your email, Twitter, Facebook. You could just press share on your YouTube just go ahead and press share for me. I also love you. I adore you. Leave a comment for me. Let me know if you're new here. Talk to you in the comments.
Of the signs that I ignored before I married the man that I married. So one of the other major signs that I ignored was that about 3 months into dating, I don't remember how, but I end up seeing corn in his phone.
Wow.
Okay.
Corn with a P. Okay.
And when I asked him about it, he just kind of was like, "Well, I've been a single guy, so that's just kind of what I was doing as a single guy." Now, mind you, for a little transparency, I didn't do anything with him actually until about 3 months. About
Right.
it took us about 3 months to do anything actually. I kept it at first base for like the first 3 months. So at this point, I hadn't been, active with him. So I was like, okay, I get it. Again, me could just kind of like rationalize it. Right? It's a man. I get it. He's been a single man. He got to take care of himself, right? But then, probably by like month 6, now, I'm noticing it again. And then I had a conversation with him and I told him, like, look, I'm not comfortable with you indulging in corn. Like, because now I'm thinking, like, okay, is he a corn addict?
Right.
And he was.
Wow.
But that's a whole nother story for a different day. I didn't know that at the time, and I kept allowing everything he was telling me to like justify and rationalize it away, right?
Okay, so he's obviously a corn addict. You have it on your phone, you're watching it all the time. You are an addict. And so here she goes trying to change him from being a corn addict versus accepting him for who he is. This is who he is. Do you want a husband who is a corn addict? No. So the right option is to walk away, run. I'm going to write a book, run. Okay, run. Do not try to change him. That is who he is. You can't change him from being a corn addict. He is a corn addict, that corn with a P. That is who he is. You walk away because you do not want a husband who is a corn addict. Do not try to change him. This is why dating is for data. Hashtag data, okay? You meet a man, you ask yourself, is this what I want? Women, you need to know what it is you want in a husband. What do you want? Is this man who you want? He's a corn addict. Do you want a corn addict? No, then you run. Don't try to fix him. Do not try to change him. This is why I'm for dating multiple guys, because dating is about data. It's not about sex or sleeping around, having babies, shacking up, or anything about that. It's about collecting data. Is this man what I want? Do we match? Do we have things in common? Are we going the same way? Do we believe the same things? Dating is for hashtag data. Do not try to change him. Hashtag no change. Do not try to change him. Accept him for who he is. This is who he is. Walk away. Run. No change. Hashtag no change. Okay? Go ahead, girl. Sorry.
Once we had the conversation, and I was like, look, I'm not comfortable with if we're gonna be in a relationship, I got you. Like we you ain't, I got you. You ain't gotta, and he's like, all right, cool, like no problem. I'll get rid of it. Like it's fine. It's not a big deal.
Lies.
Oh, it was a huge deal.
What?
This was something, not only was he a whole addict, but he had been very much into corn since he was about 12, 13.
Whoa.
Addict. Like, and if you're familiar with people who are addicted to corn, they, specifically men, we're talking about men, right? Men who are addicted to corn, they just sexually objectify women all the time.
Right.
They only see women as sexual objects.
Right.
And when you are addicted to corn and you only see women as a sexual object, you are also just constantly very lustful. You have this lust spirit that you are just constantly operating in. And that spirit leads to the next sign, which that just leads you to being a cheater, basically, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
you just because you always just looking for. I could. There was not enough sex I could have with this man.
Mm.
Okay, there was not enough because it wasn't about that. It was
Right.
about him having a lustful spirit and him always needing to fulfill that lustful demon in him. You know,
Right. It's a demon. Corn is a demon that needs to be fed. Okay. And you cannot outdo the demon. You cannot outdo him. Nothing. There's nothing you can do to deliver him from corn. That is something he has to go to God about on his on for himself. So don't try to fix him. Just walk away from him because he's a corn addict. Run.
I found out that he was trying to hook up with his ex.
What?
Mind you, this is me finding out within 6 months of us dating you. This is why I said, like, I played myself. So when we
Right, girl, you played yourself. But you know how I feel. As long as you're not engaged to me, you can do it. You could date whoever you want to date. But date whoever you want to date is for people who date for data. Do you understand? If you're not dating for data, then you will never understand date whoever you can date. She wasn't dating for data. This is it. This is my man, my man, my man. She wasn't dating for data, because if she was dating for data, she would have been gone.
be like, oh, people wasted people time to listen. I wasted. I'm here to take full accountability.
Good, thank you.
Tisha wasted Tisha's time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I wasted my time. I can sit
Right.
here all day and say all the terrible things he did.
Mm-hmm.
And was he a monster in the marriage? Absolutely. Did he do some outright disgusting things? Absolutely. The man is full of demons. However,
Yes.
all of those was on display very early on.
Wow.
All of them.
Jesus.
And I still chose to continue on. You know what I
Right.
mean? So
Thank you.
I'm at a
Thank you,
place in my
Tisha. Thank you for saying that. I really, I love you, girl. I love you. Let me put it. I love you for saying this. Thank you. Thank you, girl. Thank you. Because the other women, they don't be saying it. The other woman, they don't want to say it. It was all on display. It's like you're seeing it and you're still trying to be with him or fix him. No.
feeling where I'm full of accountability. Like I'm no longer blaming him and talking about how disgusting he is, because I spent like the first year just reminding him of how nasty he is and you're a monster and you're demonic and and it's like, girl, you knew, you seen all the things,
Right.
and you continue to like. Then when the whole thing with me finding out about him trying to hook up with the ex-girlfriend, she called me and told me what happened, and we initially broke up and I put him out, and this man came over. I'm talking about, he physically was on his knees at my front door crying real tears and begging for me to take him back. Please, baby, please, I promise. I know, no, I promise it'll never happen again. Please, like, let's just start over. Mind you, this is like month 6 of us being together. This is 6 months in. All this goes back to what I'm saying about how this man came in and disrupted my peace. Mind you, I had total peace. So this is all happening, right? He on the floor pleading. I never forget. He was at my feet, holding my legs on. Please, baby, please, 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 don't. What y'all think I did? Why would she? Y'all know what I did. Y'all know what I did.
He took him back
like a fool. And that literally started a cycle of him realizing, like, okay, I could play with her.
Jesus.
I could play with her. I can do what I want. I can gaslight her. And she gonna let me right back.
Right.
Taking that man back after that was the worst, the first worst decision I made in that relationship. That should have been, that sign should have been when I walked the hell away. Taking him back after that was the worst decision, because all I did was program his mind.
Right.
That, oh, I could play with her. I could play with her. And from that point forward, that man actually got worse.
Mm.
He got worse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. So I just absolutely love her and adore her for saying that. This is why dating is for data. Walk away. Walk away. You see, you are programming when you accept, put up your program in here. Oh, this is all I need to do. This is all I need to do. But what you need to do is just walk away. I wonder if I hope she went to therapy to kind of figure out, why did she accept all of this? Why did she put up, deal with, accept all of this stuff? Like, why? There has to be a reason why she accepted and put up with all of this. I want to know the Leah in me. I'm gonna. This is a little ebook that's on my blog for free, but I think I'm gonna write a book about this, a big book. Because I just feel like women think they want to be punished or something. All right, cousins, I'm going. This is part 2. She actually has part 3, which we will do tomorrow. I can't do part tomorrow because I gotta get out and about my day. Today's Sunday. I gotta get ready for church and get out and about. I love you though. I will be in the comments. Pick up my books. If you want to support my channel, you can join my membership. You could buy me coffee. The links are below. Pick up my books on Amazon. Pick up Lexi book on Amazon and learn about your identity in Christ, who you are in Christ. You do not accept, put up with mistreatment or misbehavior. I absolutely love you. I adore you. Talk to you later. Bye. And of course, 2 or 3 types of guys you might meet. There are different types of men you can meet. Do not meet a man and jump in, girl. Get the data. Love you. Bye.